week of rain that I said that was only going to last a week is now been 2 weeks. So from being able to actually be out not in the rain is pretty hard at the moment. So I just wanted to do a quick update just to show what I've sort of done. I got 2 jacks off Lani's old man, so he was kind enough to let us borrow 2 jacks, just 8-ton ones from Supercheap, I think they are. They're just like your generic bottle jack sort of handle, release valve down the bottom. Also, my brother was kind enough, he runs a engineering sheet metal company, and he's cut me some sole plates for the jacks. I've also ordered another 9 jacks online. They're 10-ton ones. So pretty much I'm just going to sit the jacks on these sole plates and jack up off that. Then I have what I'm calling a pier system. So I've got these sleepers which come in this length. I think they're 3 meter lengths. I've docked them at 600 mil. I just had them laying around. They were actually from High Street. So I've docked them to 600 mil, and I'm just going to do what I'm calling a brick pier. All I'm doing there is just widening the footprint, because obviously the pier would just not be big enough to hold up a house if it was just 2 bricks in a brick format. What I've done here is, as you can see, the brick piers are there. They're actually driving down in the ground. So what I'm doing is driving a couple bricks down. So I'll have a couple bricks underneath the sleeper. That'll give it sort of, I don't know, the direction that it's going to go. And then I'm going to jack it up, slide those bricks out, and then that's when I will start the sleeper pier technique. I've looked up online, they're saying that the wider the footprint the better, and I think that's a no-brainer. But how much room we're working with on the outside of the house, we just need to keep it as skinny as we can, but we can go as long as we can. So that's 400 wide by 600 long. That should be a good solid foundation for the brick piers to go up, and we'll have 8 of those along each side of the house, and we'll just do it in a seesaw formation. 50 mil this side, 50 mil the other side, 50 mil this side, until we reach that 300 mil height. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick update that this rain hasn't stopped. So we haven't been able to bring down the chimneys, and I haven't been able to detach the veranda. There's also like a little lean-to up the back of the house that was sort of just to add on and fill in. I need to run a rip saw down there and disconnect that, so the house can just lift as the house itself. And once that's sort of taken away, I can go ahead and redo them stunts. So I've got pretty busy in here. I've cleared, as you can see, there is a bit of surface water just because the drains aren't on. So the downpipes aren't on, so the water it's got nowhere else to go. It's just got to go on the ground. So I've torn all the floors up in the left-hand side or the west side of the house, and I've also torn the floors up in the east side of the house. So yeah, I've just got this center part of the house to go. I've decided that I'm going to leave this plaster up around the top there, as you can see, sort of around the top of majority of the rooms, just to sort of help that ceiling, because we want to keep this ceiling in here and the lampshade. I don't know how it's going to react when the actual lift goes, so I just figured if this plaster was here, which the cornice is still connected to in its original form, and then that's connected to the ceiling, I thought that's got to be better than me trying to rip at it now, potentially loosen on those nails, and then giving it a weak point. I understand it's going to crack and carry on, that sort of thing. So I'm going to compete with wet ground and old timber today, and that's what I'm going to do. So yeah.
we spoke about it, but we said not long ago that we were going to swap this room, which originally was the office, and the bathroom. We're going to swap them around, and we weren't too sure whether we're going to do that yet or not, but we have finally decided that this is going to be the bathroom now, just because it has a lot more natural light. And now the office, what was going to be the bathroom, that's going to have a skylight in it, but because we're painting it like an emerald green, we thought it probably doesn't need to be too light in there anyway. Like, obviously we're going to have lights and a skylight, but a window with natural light in a bathroom is much better. So it's actually quite a good sized bathroom too. The office is still going to be a big size, probably bigger than what this was going to be. But yeah, we're going to do vanity, shower, toilet, and then a bath along here. So there are our plans. Pretty sure Jackson has informed you all on the floor. It is all ripped up, ready to go. And now it's just, jacking the house up, which we thought we were going to have a little bit of trouble with, but he seems to have it all figured out now, so that is awesome. But yeah, once we get this house up, it's nearly all systems go. Once it's up and we get all the floors down, it's basically we'll be able to do one room at a time, get it completed. So that's even better, which is good, especially to show you guys. Yeah, with the floors, I don't know if Jackson's showed you the peg on the ground yet or not. But yeah, when we got the surveyors out, they put a peg in the ground for the height of the house. And yeah, so this is just gonna show how high our house has to be, which is this peg here. So the house has to be sitting on top of here. You can't really tell from this distance, but it's much higher. It's about 30-40 centimeters. So that's what Jax is working on now, trying to get done. And he's doing a good job of it too.
So that's it. That's just the two 700s and the two 400s together. Pretty heavy. Oh yeah. Let's go and have a look before I make 10 of them. Make sure it's actually going to work. Alright, so couldn't help myself. The sun's shining. I had those bearers. Halfway through it, I just built two. Obviously got to go down and get a whole lot more timber. But I got impatient and I put the plates in, I jacked it back up, and I put the bearers in, timber footings, jacked the house up, lowered the house back down, literally budged maybe 6 or 7 mil. They're going to be dynamite with one in every gap. It's just, it's worked. It's worked. Can't believe it's worked. I'm so happy. If we go around here, let's just have a look at that gap. This gap always tells me, this gap in this room tells me if we actually have done anything. Let's have a look. There you go. Pretty good. Not as good as I thought though, but pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get a truckload more of those sleepers. Maybe go and grab four more of those. I dock them up at the shed, and I'm going to come back, I'm going to build them all up, and I'm going to get them ready. And if this sun sticks around, I might even crack the top off that chimney and have a bit of a go at one. Just to see how it sort of, how it works. I don't know, I've never done it before, so yeah, I might crack the top off that and give it a go. So yeah, so that was a success to an extent. I'm just happy that it's worked, it's held up, they didn't drop much. I mean, this earth here is just, like I said, the water's, I should have really just kept it plumbed up, and because the water's just going straight on the ground. It's just creating so much water everywhere, water underneath the house. But look, it's meant to be spring coming into summer, so hopefully that changes all soon. Sweet. Hang on, fella. go. The wind's locked off in. How's Just go for it. You're pulling the car towards it. You're pulling the car. Just hold on. Hold on.
So it's about 7 o'clock at night and all the bricks are gone. Chimney number 1 down. How do you feel?
It's a big job. We've broken a strap, we've broken a winch. I ended up having to do it all by hand, so
Crazy.
it's been pretty hard. Well,
I wish I could have seen it, but I was at work.
Friends down here helping us, our neighbours, but
Who was here, sorry?
Josh. So.
Josh and Sal. Neighbours come down and helped. Got a trailer full of bricks there. We've got some bricks over there that Jax and I need to clean up to reuse. Jax level, well, he didn't put it to the level that it's supposed to be, but he got it ready for when we need to jack it up. So the side of the house is not like bowed now or sunk. He has made it level. So I'll spin the camera around and show you. It's actually starting to rain right now and it's freezing cold. But this morning when he was chopping all the wood over there, this is what he's done with it. So, oh wow, water. So he's put all the wood here and then jacked it up and just made the whole thing level. So it's ready to go when we need it. And he had to put gumboots on because his feet were getting wet, and now that makes sense because my foot just got into a massive puddle. You took your gumboots off?
Yeah, it was done. So it was too uncomfy, and then I had to get up on the roof.
Ah, yeah, fair enough.
So yesterday I had some friends come around and help me pull down the chimney. I didn't think we were actually going to get it down. Well, I didn't think I was actually going to get it down for another couple of weeks. Like, this weather's just been up and down, up and down, up and down. I didn't really want to be doing it in the rain. Tearing down the back one first, we snapped one winch, ruined a brand new snatch strap to just get down this one. But it was a technique that probably wasn't the most ideal technique. It looked like the whole face of the house was going to come off. So that's pretty much the first chimney gone, and we've still got that one to go. The bricks have held together pretty good. They sort of got a lot of mortar on them. They're going to be fun for me and Lani to clean up. We want to do that recycled look. And they're still reds, like they're still good. There's no use getting rid of them. Just a bit of cleaning to do, that's all. So pretty much the technique that we did, we just put the cruiser over here and just chucked the strap up down and put it to like a lintel down in the bottom. I knocked a couple of bricks away, and that's a lintel there that I strapped it to, and it just pretty much just dropped a brick off at a time onto the ground. I thought it was going to just pull the whole thing over, but it just didn't do that. The house is well connected. I know they usually have ties, but this wasn't tied at all. It was just really hardly compressed against the bricks. I don't know, like usually, yeah, they obviously build the house around the chimneys, and back in the day, and they used to tie them all in. Yeah, it's confusing. So today's job is to clean up this rubble, separate these bricks. I didn't want to put these bricks near the house because I just know what these do. Like, I know, you look at that grass, you look at these bricks, and I don't know, 1 + 1 = 2. So this is, yeah, it's definitely going to attract some sort of slithery friends, but we don't really have much option because I don't know, I was putting them out the front there, but then we got this to come down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to neatly stack them up against this fence with mortar on them, and then when it comes to the time, I'll just knock off. Me and Lani will have to get a deck chair or something and just knock all that mortar off, and that will be a fun couple of days, that's for sure. Couple thousand bricks. And also then just the other ones as well, we'll just use for paths and stuff like that. That was an awesome idea too, that someone suggested. Like, we sort of talked about that, but I know I don't really want to be paving. But so yeah, and plus like the front steps and whatnot, and the back steps probably be out of recycled bricks. So we've got plenty of use for them, so there's no use just getting rid of them. It just seems a bit silly. Got this area cleaned up. That there now will just push out because I'm going to put like 100 mil of dirt underneath the house. So that little pile you see there is all we've got left. We've got a good stack of bricks here, good stack of bricks here. Also all the rubble in the back of the trailer there. And then we've got a good stack of bricks over there as well. We've got them scattered out. Don't know why they're so segregated, but anyway. I'm going to move on to this one now. Obviously this is a little bit taller. Also has got sort of a little capping on the top there that I'm going to have to attend to. I reckon there's more bricks in this one for some reason, but they're identical, so it's obviously holding it to the house. The other one didn't have that, so I dare say this is the original one. I'm going to jump up on the roof and have a little look, see what I need, see how I'm going to approach this, and you might start seeing bricks fall.